everyone. Happy Monday. Sorry, if you all tuned in on Friday, we had a little bit of technical issues, and we just wanted to make sure that we were not having this today. So it looks like we're good. I am here. My name is Becca Oaks. If you are new here to Maker's Gonna Learn, welcome. I'm so glad that you've joined us. Co-hosting with me is Miss Rachel.
Hello, everyone.
She is also a craft producer here at Maker's Gonna Learn, and we love to craft. Today is a video we have not done. I don't think we've done on a live before, and there's a really cool twist to this project. So we are going to be layering infusible ink on a mug in the Cricut Mug Press today. That's pretty exciting. And I have a little tip for you on how to do that and achieve an amazing result. But in addition to that, I'm also going to be mixing. I will be using black Cricut Infusible Ink, but I also have a knockoff, rather, off-brand Infusible Ink I'm going to be trying today with you all. So it's super exciting. I have tested this out and used it. It works really well. Before I get started, I want to give you like a little price breakdown. So these are 12 by 12 sheets, just like the Cricut Infusible Ink sheets. However, if I'm remembering correctly, this is an older one. This one's from Hobby Lobby, and it's 2 sheets, 12 by 12, $12.99. The newer prints, like the kind of watery color prints, we had one that was $17.99 for 2 sheets. This pack right here is 12 sheets of 12 by 12 for $19.99.
Some of them are also less expensive than that, in that same
some of
brand.
the different prints.
Because they have, Becca might have mentioned, I'm sorry, I've been typing away.
It's fine.
There are so many prints and packs and patterns that you can get, and they're amazing.
And they work really well. I did a comparison. The video will be coming out sometime in September. I did a comparison of the two, cutting, gave my opinion about that, transfer, and price, talked about that too. So be looking for that comparison. But I really love this product. I'm very shocked by how well it works.
And the price, honestly, the price is one of the biggest
That's the
draws.
huge thing. Yes, absolutely. Before I go any further, I want to actually kind of get myself in trouble, maybe. I don't know. When I do a live, I always like to give you all a deal. That's just a part I'm a giver.
Yes.
I was like, do we have any sales going on or anything? We're like, no. And I said, well, maybe I can just come up with one and say, Becca said, so that's what's going to happen. But I have gotten approval to offer you all a discount on our annual membership. So the sale is supposed to start tomorrow, and I'm starting it today. Use the code LABOR25 to receive $25 off our annual membership. And Rachel, do we have new people here?
I think so.
Okay. It is a great price, Heather. You're absolutely right. So $25 off our annual membership, and that gives you a year's worth of access to our entire library of cut files and fonts here at Maker's Gonna Learn. And you get unlimited downloads with that membership. So unlimited downloads of all of those cut files and fonts. And it's not just the current cut files and fonts, because we give you between 50 and 60 new cut files and fonts every single month. Amazing. And part of those are requested cut files, so our members will look at our cut file collection and be like, you know what? I don't have a 3-legged zebra wearing a unicorn horn. I should request this. I really need it for this shirt that I have. Yeah. Anyway, so there's an option, or there is
a collection dedicated to you all, which is amazing. I mean, like Becca said, there's practically endless inspiration coming your way. Even if you've been a member for years, we have some people that became members back when we only had 30 cut files
on the entire site.
On the entire site, that's 30, and we give them something new every single week.
Here's the funny thing to me. It's not funny. It's wowing to me. They paid the exact same price for an annual membership then as you all do now, but now you have like
the back library of
increase. Yeah. Plus, was the free commercial license part of it at that point?
I don't think so.
Now you get a free commercial license with the annual membership, and you also get 11 courses, free e-courses that are absolutely amazing, as well as the private Facebook group So, I mean, I could go on and on. Our membership is amazing. I want you to join it. I want you to be a part of Maker's Gonna Learn. If you are a crafter, if you're a beginner crafter, you need us. If you are advanced in your crafting, you need us, because the community here at Maker's Gonna Learn is, honestly, even if you didn't get anything else, it would be worth the membership cost. The community is amazing. So click the link that Rachel has dropped for you, become a member, and then download these amazing files that I'm about to show you so that you can create this mug. Do we have any questions?
I don't think so.
Okay, so I am going to be using a Maker's Gonna Learn cut file. Let's go to the website. I'll show you really quickly.
Twyla says, I need some no-fail infusible ink mug projects, and it needs to be easy to weed, she says.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. And I said to Rachel, my goodness, I hope I've not chosen a cut file that I regret weeding on a live. So we'll just do this hand in hand, friends, and if I have a fail, I have a fail. It will be fine. I'm over here on the website, and I knew that I wanted a mermaid theme because some of our infusible inks that we're going to be using today have some really cool watercolor effects, and I thought it would be really cute to incorporate mermaid. So I went to our website and searched, did a quick search for mermaid, and then all of the files that are mermaid come up, and I chose this one here. Downloading the cut files from the website is super easy. If you are not familiar, once you're signed in, you just click this little download button right here. It pops up, if yours is set this way, it pops up here. And then it's a zip folder or a zip file, but ours automatically unzips because it is a Mac. So if yours is not, then you just need to click it and decompress it, or unzip it rather. So once that is open, you can see there is a PNG version of the cut file, which is a pixel-based version of the cut file. And then there is the SVG, which is the vector-based version of the cut file. And then I already have it imported into Design Space, but I'm gonna just show you how easy it is to import our cut files. So I go to upload image, and then I'm just going to drag and drop right here. Then I can press upload, and it's done. Now I just insert it into the canvas. I'm gonna press cancel because I do already have it here. Okay, so we have our cut file right here, and I just wanna manipulate it a tiny bit. I am going to ungroup, move this mermaid thing over here, and then I'm going to grab a basic shape because, as you can see, I want my image to be more lateral than horizontal or vertical, however you want to say that. So I'm going to grab this basic shape right here, and then what I'll do is drag to select both of the layers. I will press slice, and then I'm going to delete the slice results I don't need. So I can just move that over and delete it. And then you can see here, there's two versions of this. It sort of acts like a cookie cutter. So I'll delete that. And then I can move this over. I've created two separate layers, and I will just kind of move this up here a little bit, size it however I want. Let's zoom out. And then move my little mermaid over here, size her down just a tiny bit. And then I can select all three of the layers if I want to. Then go to align and press center horizontally, just like that. Then what I want to do is press weld so that all of this is one layer. So it went from two black layers and one teal layer to all teal layers, which is exactly what I want. Then I would just select her, size her down, and then move her over onto this template that I'm using to create my mug.
Now, Becca, is that template part of Maker's Gonna Learn as well?
It is. We do have an entire cut file collection. Let's look right here of mag wraps. Rachel, I'm very glad that you asked. That's perfect. If you go to member only projects, once you are signed in to your account here at Maker's Gonna Learn, and then you can scroll down where we have mug designs. Click on the mug designs, and then under this, there's an entire collection that was released specifically for mugs. You can also use these on tumblers or other things if you don't want to do a mug, but you can see the ones here that have the templates. You can grab one of those if you want to. And then we also have some other projects here that are already completed. So if you select any one of these 4 finished project photos, click it, then you can see the member only tutorial is right at the bottom, right here, this how-to. We have the member only video that is right here. No cells, no chatting. It's just start to finish. steps and a video for how to create this and even manipulate the cut file in Design Space. And then we also have this supply list right here with hyperlinks so that you can easily click and purchase the things that you need, as well as the cut files used right here so that you can easily download those. So great question, Rachel. I didn't even think about that. We probably have some friends here who may not have even known we had an entire collection specifically for mugs.
Well, I know that when that mug press hit the market, I mean, we were all so excited about it. We jumped on making a whole collection of it. So we hope that you all are taking advantage of that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. What is the difference between infusible ink and sublimation? That's a great question. So infusible ink, if you want to do the overhead camera,
yes,
I can show them.
Absolutely.
Infusible ink is a pre-made sheet that comes like this already. And so they've chosen the colors, they've chosen the patterns, they've chosen, you know, whatever. And then you weed it, so you would cut off, or your machine will cut, and I'll show you in a moment. Your machine will cut, and then you'll weed off the excess, and then you'll transfer this image over. Where sublimation is different is that, sorry, I just happen to have this here. This is sublimation. And so I was able to take all the cut files that I wanted to use from Maker's Gonna Learn, flatten this onto a background image, and then print it on a piece of sublimation paper, which is similar to just copy paper. It has a slightly different finish. But print that off, and then you apply it to what your sublimation blank in the same way that you do infusible ink. You apply the same amount of heat for the same amount of time. But you're way less limited with sublimation. You can do patterns, you can do like a textured look, whatever colors you want. It's very, very nice. We love sublimation. Okay, back over in Design Space. Since I have already created this, I'm just going to delete it. I don't need it. And then all I did was duplicate this one just by right-clicking, pressing duplicate, and put the other one over here. Now,
I'm sorry to interrupt you while you're in Design Space. I don't know if you've read it or not. I've been typing.
I've not read anything.
Miss Robin said, oh, is that the difference between weld and attach? Meaning when you took that mermaid and made it all one color, one layer?
That's a great question. So attach is sort of like a paper clip. So if you think about it, you have 4 sheets of paper, you paper clip them together. If you remove the paper clip, then you still have 4 individual sheets of paper. If you, we'll say weld because there isn't an attachment like this. If you welded 4 sheets of paper together, you would only have 1 sheet of paper, and you can't remove that weld once it is done unless you just press the back button. But if I press weld and then do like 3 or 4 more steps, I can't just undo that weld. So fantastic question. Yes, it does make it 1 layer. Did I miss anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay, fantastic. So what I want to do, since I am going to be cutting these out of a separate piece of infusible ink, I don't need to, if I wanted to just cut it out of this one, then I could go ahead and attach it or even slice it from this. But since I am going to be layering, it will be different. I want to grab this, press attach, and then I'll go ahead and click make it. And I am using my mat today to cut my material. And this does not have to be mirrored because it's the same left or right. However, this one right here, I am going to need to make sure that I am mirroring. So I'll press that. Then I'm going to press continue and connect to my machine. And then I will select the material setting Infusible Ink by pressing browse all material and typing in Infusible Ink, just like that. And I am going to cut this sheet first because when we are layering, we want to layer with the dark first, and I'll show you why. If you want to go to that overhead camera, this right here, we created by putting the black image down first and then putting this wonderful color image on top. If you do the colored image first and then add the black, then where the adhesive from the transfer sheet is, where it heats up, it will remove part of the colored and like the other layer of infusible ink. Do you see the difference there?
I do, yes.
That's why you want to add your black layer first and then anything else on top of it like that. You don't want to create this. I was shocked that happened, to be 100%.
I wouldn't think that it would matter, honestly.
Honestly, well, I'm glad that I did.
Test it.
Yes. Look at that DIY till I die. I don't think I've even shown you that.
Well, it's cute.
Isn't it adorable?
It's really cute.
That's with the Mary Catherine font and the other font that I keep raving about, Eleanor, that's coming out next month. I just had to put that together. It was so cute. Okay. Anyway, so what we want to do is cut out the mermaids first. So I'll grab some black infusible ink, lay it down. Oh, there's a small sheet here. Let me see how big that is. What are we looking at? 4 by 7-ish. Do we have enough? Woo-hoo!
Look at there. Look at that.
I'm probably gonna have too much, but that's okay.
That's okay.
We'll lay it right here.
Miss Caitlin said, I don't even have a Cricut machine, but I like your channel.
Oh yay, I love that.
Thanks, Caitlin.
That's amazing. Let's go ahead and cut this extra off. We do have quite a bit of extra. I don't want to waste it.
And this is straight black too. And guys, watching Becca do this makes me cringe because I have such clammy hands. I've never been able to touch infusible ink like that. So if you have clammy hands, use some cotton gloves. I have to use them every time I make an infusible ink project.
We love that about you, Rachel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. Hang on.
Oh yeah, that's... Hi. We'll just move her around. We were filming some member-only videos earlier today, and I was sewing, so we had to move that camera. Once it measures this mat, then we will press the flashing start button. Tanner calls it the play button, and so it messes with my head when I go to say start. I'm like, is it start or play? Start or play?
They say
really
start
matter.
or go.
Yeah.
Either one of those. Yeah. Sorry about that camera, guys. I didn't even think about it.
Okay, well that is going because it will take just a few minutes. There are some fun pieces there. Do we have any questions? I do want to invite again for anyone who may be joining right now. We are having a sale right now for $25 off our annual membership, and I want to invite you to click the link that Miss Rachel just shared with you. Once you click that link, you're going to go to the should we share? Yeah.
Totally. Whatever you want to do.
Let's share.
Absolutely.
You're going to go, Maker's gonna learn. That's it, right? Join? Mm-hmm. Yes, okay. Once it comes up, you can see here the comparison of the different tiers of membership that we offer. So we do have, and there's more about our membership and everything that it includes here as well. So if you would like some more detailed information, definitely check that link out. But you can see we do have a monthly membership, we have a 6-month membership, and then we also offer our annual membership. And the breakdown of the annual membership is definitely our best value. It is $15.99 per month, but it is billed annually. And you get the most out of our membership with that annual tier. So click that Join Now button for the annual membership. And then once that comes up, you are going to come in and you are going to type in Labor 25. We had an old coupon in there.
Did we?
How do I remove that?
I think can you just click in the box?
That's what I'm trying to do. Let's see here.
That's odd.
Anyway, you'll type in Labor 25, it will update the price, and then you will create your account with your address and billing information and all of that fun stuff. So definitely check that out. Let us know if you have any questions in the comments below. We would be happy to answer. Our members are also like Maker's Gonna Learn warriors. They love us as well, and I think honestly sell more of our membership than we do. But just so you know, if you would like to support us here at Maker's Gonna Learn, if you love what we do, if you love the inspiration and the education and motivation that you receive here, that's the best way to support us. That's how we get to continue to do these live events. We get to continue to offer our members everything that we do is by the support of purchasing that membership. So please, if you are on the fence about it, now is a great time to do that with $25 off using the code LABOR25. Okay. We have finished cutting here. I'm gonna move this over and I will weed it and pray that it weeds beautifully. Let me grab my favorite little weeding tool here. And there's a couple of different ways that people like to weed these. Sometimes people like to take them off and sort of break them up. I don't personally love doing that.
Yeah.
I just prefer to do it this way. If you have never weeded infusible ink before, it's very different because it's so thick. You feel like you're breaking something. That's actually normal. So just remove the excess here. I will say, if you are using infusible ink and are cutting a very, very detailed image, don't do that. It won't.
Don't do that.
It won't necessarily weed well. It will be frustrating, especially if it's one of your first ones. Maybe try something that's a little more user friendly. Now, we did just put a new blade in here because we have been having some issues with our blade. And Rachel, it seems to be doing a really great job.
Yay! Good.
Yeah.
And guys, if you would like any of the products that Miss Becca is using today, all the way down to that heat glove, they are all linked in the description below. So definitely check out the description for all of our links. We really try and do good to link everything to you because I know that it's so easy to click and put that in your Amazon cart. And Miss Heather says, do you have a link to the tool holder on the table? Becca, I knew as soon as we decided to put one of these on the table, it was going to be a mess of questions because it is so darn adorable.
It's adorable. I don't have the link, but if you search ZachariasEngineering.com, they are a 3D printer company, and that is where we purchased them. It is called the Tiffany Maker Tool Caddy. You can customize it pretty much 100%. It's pretty amazing. So you can choose the colors. They have some sample colors already for you too. And then sometimes they have some that are already made up. Maybe it was a floor model or something like that they've taken photos with. And they're less expensive if you look at those. So check those out too. But they're adorable. We love our adorable little caddies. This
So
is
cute.
weeding well. Hey, Rachel.
Yes.
Do you want to tell them what's going on today?
Yeah, I can do
I
that.
think they would love to know.
So guys, my sweet sister is having a baby today.
Right now.
Her first baby. I'm gonna be an aunt today. She is, I don't know how TMI you can be here. She's 8 centimeters dilated and about to just do the thing. She's about to just show us all up and be an amazing little mama here. So prayers for her would be amazing. I'm super excited. My parents are headed to the hospital now to go see her. So very excited. Very excited.
So exciting.
Yes.
Rachel,
so excited.
what will she call you? No?
So, yes, actually. All throughout my life, my sister...
Stupid. What is it?
Pooks.
Who?
Pookie. Pookie is what my sister's always called me, and then once we've gotten to adulthood, she shortened it to Pooks, P-O-O-K-S. So she wants the baby to call me Aunt Pooks.
Rachel, that is adorable.
So,
how have I not had this conversation with you?
So I'm gonna be Aunt Pooks. I'm so over the moon.
Yeah,
this is the first baby, basically since me in the family. I'm 23, so we're all absolutely just thankful to the Lord and so excited for this sweet little baby. Thank you guys so much.
At all. There's no way.
Yes, and Miss Heather said, why aren't you there? So COVID is very strict there at the hospital. So like one family member at a time up there, and it's very strict, which is amazing. You know, things need to be strict. So all that matters to me is that my sister's healthy and the baby's healthy, and then I will go see them when I can. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Absolutely. Miss Caitlin asked an amazing question, a little bit of a segue, Miss Caitlin. Which Cricut machine would you recommend to start off with for beginners? Becca, we get this question a lot.
We do. So since we have time, since I'm weeding, tell us what you want to do as a crafter.
Yes.
Do you want to just do vinyl or heat transfer vinyl for like shirts and home decor, or do you think that you would do some work with fabric and felt, something that you might need a rotary blade. Would you need the knife blade for leather or for cutting soft woods? Let me know what kind of crafter you think you would be.
Do you feel like the type of crafter that doesn't want to miss out on anything? Do you want to be able to do everything just in case you want to do everything? So like, do you not want to be limited at all? There's a lot of different questions to ask.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm going to cut this and then I'm going to put it on my mug and do the first layer. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and load the mat for the other vinyl. Let's see here. And then we'll have it cut out. It will read a whole lot more quickly than the other. What is it? Right at 4. Okay, we're good. Cut this here.
And guys, I do want to mention, we have gotten a question or two about it in the comments. There is an amazing live workshop that Tanner is hosting here. It's coming up super, super quick. It's Saturday, September 11th. It's going to be at, I was about to say 9 a.m., 11 a.m. Eastern, and it's all about how to start selling your craft. So if you guys have been on the fence about selling your crafts, or you would kind of like to get your feet wet and see what that might be like, or see if it's for you, it is $27 to register. It's a private live workshop with Tanner. It's going to be amazing. So click the link that I just dropped if you guys are interested. It's going to be fun. It's going to be super fun.
Okay.
So Becca, I know you mentioned it in your video.
Yes.
But what is, in your opinion, the one downside to this brand of infusible ink? Do you remember what it was?
Yes, I do remember. So, hold on. I may have sized this wrong. It's okay if I did. We'll figure it out. I may have sized this for the bigger mug and wasn't even thinking about it.
Oh, I see.
There are 2 sizes of mugs. As you can see, we have the big one here and then the small one here. I may have messed up. We'll see. So the thing that I don't like about this is that you can't tell what colors are really going on here. The infusible ink, the outside of the packaging has what it looks like once it has had heat applied to it. This right here, you're going to, I don't even want to tell you what colors, because you're going to be shocked. Remind me to show them the difference.
Say right now, drop a comment. What colors do you think are in this right now?
Yes.
Just by looking at it. I'll leave the camera right here so you guys can see it. You're gonna be, like Becca said, absolutely shocked though. Which, that's one thing about infusible ink that we love, is that it's such instant gratification. You peel it off and then boom, the colors are beautiful and vibrant and amazing.
Great.
Yes, ma'am.
I was going to clean the mug for you all, but I think I stole the alcohol earlier, so I'm not going to clean the mug.
Oh, well.
Clean your mug, friends. Clean your mug. Use
your mug.
alcohol. Use a lint roller to clean your mug. And then we're going to place this on here. You can also, this has plenty of stick on it from the transfer, the backing. However, you could also use a little more heat resistant tape if you wanted to. So just line this up, get it good and even, press it down good. Then we'll do the other side, and then we will press this.
Oh, you guys have some really great ideas on what colors these are.
Has anyone won yet?
There's purple, red and purple, pink and blue, orange and blue. The most that people are saying, Becca, is 3 colors.
Okay.
3 colors.
I'm so excited to show you.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Definitely smooth out the air bubbles. You don't want air bubbles in there. Okay. So I've already preheated this. Go ahead and put this in here. Oh.
Miss Tanya says, do you always do the dark first?
Yes, absolutely. I'll show you. I did touch on it a little bit.
Yeah, Becca has a really, really great visual representation of that as well.
You do the dark right here, and then the color was on top of it. If you do the color first and then add the dark on top, it removes, like, the adhesive from the transfer, I assume, because that's the exact spots that it was, removed some of this, which I thought was so odd. So you can see the difference right here. You definitely want to do the dark first. While this is doing its thing, I'll go ahead and grab this right here and weed off the extra. Just like this. Amazing.
Easy peasy. Look at that.
Yes. and the extras right here on the handles, so that we have these sticky guys right here.
And Debbie actually asked a fantastic question.
Look how much easier that was to weed than the other.
I don't know. Wow.
It was quick.
Which we found out in our last video too, Becca.
So the off-brand is easier to weed than the Cricut.
And it works just as well.
Yep.
Miss Debbie said, how far away from the handle is a good placement for the decal?
That's a good question.
Because, you know, honestly, Becca, I have done it and messed it up a lot. Just made it too far over where it looks a little awkward, things like that.
I just like to hold it in flush and have it right, so it just, what's 2-ish inches? You just want to be able to hold it and it look right. This way or this way. I personally like having a image on both sides. That way the person who's looking at me can see it and I can see it.
Yeah. Now, Becca, when you get tattoos, do you place them to where other people can see it or you?
Most of the time where I can see it. However, I do have a couple that
are faced out.
Yeah. It's sort of a mix.
That says a lot about a person, asking them what they would do like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a two-sided mug. You want everyone to see it, Becca.
Will the color on top affect the first layer color? Since I'm using black, it cannot affect it because you can't change black. Black is all the colors. All the colors are there. Did you know that? White is the absence of color. Black is all color.
Black is all colors?
It's like all the color together.
It just makes black?
Yeah.
That's sad. That's
or
sad.
Brown.
Or, well,
when my kid's paint is brown.
It's probably brown. Yeah.
Heather, thank you for pointing that out. Heather says, let's like the video, please. So yes, if you are watching this and you love this content, please go ahead and like this video. If you're not a subscriber at Maker's Gonna Learn, now is a fantastic time to go ahead and hit subscribe. We have lofty goals around here to have some big numbers hit for subscribers by the end of this year, and so I would love for you all to help us out by subscribing. Also, when you subscribe, you can turn on notifications so that you are notified anytime that we go live or post organic footage, which is a pre-recorded video. We answer lots of questions that you all have in those organic videos. I know we have a large following who only likes to come during the live videos because it's fun, the interaction is fun, the energy is fun. But we also have some amazing content that is pre-recorded, and because it's pre-recorded, it's more straight to the point, and so we do have a selection of people who appreciate that. So how long do you let the mug sit in there for the first layer? So it depends on the room temperature in your room. The mug press heats it up to a specific temperature and keeps it there. So if it is 50 degrees in my room and my mug press needs to be 400 degrees, for instance, I don't know, this is just me talking, then it will take longer to heat up and keep it at that temperature for the designated time. If it's 90 degrees in my room, it's not going to take as long. So the mug press does all of the work for you. However, I did do a tumbler that was too skinny to fit in my mug press, and did a little hack with some cardboard. It's a member only video that we did. Check it out if you're a member, FYI. If you're not a member and you want to see it, get the membership, $25 off. Anyway, and because it was too small, it wouldn't calculate correctly.
Maybe we could talk about that for a second. That's really smart of a feature to have, because if it's not clamped down, now you can clamp it down, but it won't start giving you like the prompts that it's heating your mug. Yeah, so it has like this sensor in it to sense if it's actually squeezed down on something, which is a really nice thing to have. But anyways, keep going back.
Yes, no, that's totally fine. I don't know where I was going. I think I finished my thought, honestly.
I think so, maybe, yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
You had the piece of cardboard to go in there and kind of trick it to...
Oh, yeah. So I did mine for 3 to 4 minutes and then would turn it, and 3 to 4 minutes was absolutely fine.
Stacy said, do you have a template for a full wrap on an 11-ounce mug? So you can size them to be whatever ounce mug you have, for sure. I think they're set at 12 ounces. The ones that we have.
12 ounce, and then the bigger one is 15. Yeah, so you can just size it down to a smaller mug. Oh. Flashing. I didn't get him. I thought I got one out. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to open this up here. And then I will grab my weeding tool and peel off right here. This is hot. Definitely let this cool. Don't do what I'm doing. Let it cool. You don't want to burn yourself because it's really hot. Okay, so we have our black layer here. That's looking good. Nice and crisp. Same right here. You know what, Rachel? I did not bring the tape in.
Would you like me to go get it for you?
Would you mind?
I would love to go get
it. Okay. Amazing. So cute. And I'm going to go ahead and put this other layer on. I should probably let it cool a little bit, but since we are live, we'll just figure it out. What I like to do is place it flat on the ground. Thank you, Rachel. And then you have your handles right here. We kind of want to loosen this up just a little bit. And then you want to lay this flat on the table. Bring it in closer like this. Oh, that's hot. Wowzers.
Wowzers.
Hold on. That's not going to work. I underestimated how warm that is. Okay. Then flatten right here. Then I like to unwrap, make it flat again, just to make sure there are no bubbles. And then traditionally I would have taken this finger and flattened right here, but since it's so hot, I'm not sacrificing my finger. Okay, and I'm not sure that I will do this right now because it's so hot, I don't want to. What you want to do, I'm not gonna do it because it's so hot.
Don't burn yourself, Becca. It's not worth it.
What you would want to do is grab the heat resistant tape, and then you want to tape all around the top and the bottom. If you don't do that, you run the risk of some shadowing. We're just gonna run that risk today. It's not worth my fingers. So it's finished at this point, and then we're just gonna close it again. And you want to make sure that when it closes, it is lined up, covering both ends of that infusible ink. And then it's gonna do the timer for me. Now this won't take as long because it is already heated up and my cup is already hot, so that's nice. So I'm gonna clean up and answer any questions that you might have while I'm doing that. Let's see, what do we have? Oh, did you answer the question about the special printer for infusible ink?
No, I know.
There was a question. Yeah, there was a question. Do you
need a special printer for infusible ink, or is it sublimation that you need the printer?
Yes, that is correct. So infusible ink comes already printed like this. You are limited to what you have purchased, the colors, the patterns, etc., etc. Sublimation, you do have to have a special printer or a printer that has eco or echo, however you want to say it, tanks, so that you can put your own sublimation ink into the printer. Fantastic question. Is there a link? What? Oh, it wasn't a question. It was a statement. Thank you, Carol.
Someone said, can you spell out the name of the website for the tool caddy?
Yes, let's go there right
now. Okay. That'd be fun. So you guys can grab this, see it, because I also think it'd be fun for Becca to show you all the different color combos because there are a lot of them.
And we don't have an affiliate link for this. Like, we just love it so much, we're just sharing it.
Yeah, it's true.
Engineering.com. Zacharias, I think I spelled that wrong. Zacharias. Engineer, I can't read it. Engineering.com. I'm so sorry.
Listen.
Okay, hold on. 3D print. It would be very nice if I could have just spelled it out for you.
Tanya says, do you recommend using both sublimation and infusible ink?
Can you answer that?
Of course I can, because Becca's still trying to spell Zacharias. Well, it's really personal preference, so we'll see after Becca finishes what her preference is.
There it is.
I feel like I would use sublimation a lot more just because it's so much less limiting, and you can just have kind of the freedom of whatever you have to print. However, if you don't have a printer and you want to do, sublimation type things, infusible ink is a good option. Becca, we're here now. Look at the website.
We're here. I did a quick Google search with every
we got it.
Every SEO heavy thing I could think. Okay, so ZACARIAS engineering.com, and then you can come over here and go to their craft tools, or you can just do a search. But you can see right here, all these cute little catties. Oh my gosh, so cute. So this is the one that we have on the table here. And you can completely customize it. You can see all these different options that, you know, other people have purchased, different color combinations. There's some really great ones, but somewhere on here is a link that has all of the color options available for you. And then you can just purchase. It's so cute. And it was pretty quick. Oh, look, they put it on their website. I had been in contact with them. I didn't know that I was going to feature it in this. So that's so cool. Very, very cool. Anyway, we're finished right here just in time to take this out and burn our hands off again. That's okay. There we go. We'll turn this off here. Bring this here so we don't melt our mat. And then... Okay.
Can you do a 20-ounce mug in the Cricut Mug Press? First of all, whoa. Look at it.
Look at it. Look. For those of you who guessed the colors, you would never have guessed this, would you have?
Oh. What is there, like 6, 7 colors?
Yeah, there's yellow, there's like a coral, there's
green,
light green, dark green, teal, pink, purple. Like it's like a glorious rainbowy watercolor tie-dye. It's beautiful, but you would never have guessed. That is my one complaint about this off-brand. But look how well it goes over this black.
Look at that.
Absolutely beautiful.
I love that mug.
Isn't it adorable?
It's so cute. Oh, anyways, Miss Jody, 20-ounce mugs are way too big for the Mug Press as well, unfortunately. There are a lot of hacks for things that are skinnier or smaller, but for things that are bigger, you're taking a little bit of a risk. Correct. There. But again, definitely, it could be an awkward 20 ounces, so you could buy one and try it if you would like to as well. And for all those of you asking about sublimation printers, there are just so many different types, and the prices are so crazy.
If you want to be serious about it, the Sawgrass is really great.
Yes.
If you want to not spend $500-600, then Epson makes some great eco tank that you can do as well. Yeah, somebody said it looks like tie-dye, which brings me to, you all have roughly 24, what time is it? 2:15?
Mm-hmm.
We'll say a little over 30 hours to get your submissions in for the member craft challenge. Our craft challenge is almost over. Maker's Gonna Learn issues a craft challenge the first Thursday of every single month, and everyone who submits, who meets the criteria and submits a photo of their finished project is eligible. Doesn't matter how good the product is or the project, how beautiful it is. If you submit with those criteria, you are eligible. And so the winner wins a $50 Amazon gift card. It's amazing. We love it. It's one of our favorite Thursdays. But the criteria this month is that it has to have a tie-dye element. So I personally think this would count. I would choose that, or I would include that. And a Maker's Gonna Learn cut filer font. So this project right here, totally acceptable in my book. If you made it, post the picture, yeah, you could win. And then we announce the winner on the first Thursday of the month, so when we issue the new craft challenge.
And Becca, they want to know if you can layer infusible ink on t-shirts too. That's a good question.
You can. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. You just have to do it.
Then someone said, can you use infusible ink on t-shirts? Yeah, it needs to be a very high polyester count, at least 65% really. The higher the polyester, the darker, more vibrant your colors will be. But we love using infusible ink on things. The only thing is, I don't love 100% polyester shirts. So I usually use...
they're clingy and
weird. I usually use a poly cotton blend, like 65 poly, and it works out really well, honestly.
Yeah, Gildan has their soft style tees that are 65. I think the heathered ones are 65%, and then Bella Canvas also has one that's 65-ish. Now, there's a hoodie that I don't mind. That's 100% polyester. I get it from Jiffy. I can't remember the name of the brand, but I love the feel of it. It's a good thick, but it's soft still, and you can absolutely do that. Do I see some highlights in Becca's hair? Yeah, well.
Oh, yeah.
I've had highlights.
Yeah.
You may notice how red my face is.
Guys,
let me just
Becca's on a journey.
Since we're finished.
Yeah, she's on a hair growth journey as well. Becca's really on a self-care journey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my hair was shaved in October on the sides, so we're getting there. That's almost a year.
Wait, really, Becca?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Almost a year. Sorry, I'm looking at a mirror. I'm looking at a mirror behind the camera. So that was awkward.
It's totally fine.
Anyway, I'm like in the middle of COVID, my anxiety has just peaked and it is causing me to have massive breakouts, just the stress and whatever. So I went to my doctor last week and I was like, we got to do something. We got to do something about this. So she gave me some stuff and it's working really well. It's like making my face kind of on fire and peeling off because it's like salicylic acid and retinol and all that fun stuff. But Fallon said to me the other day, God, that child, she's just something. Mommy, are you sweating? Because I can see the light in your forehead. And I was like, you're just the sweetest. You're the sweetest.
No, I can see the light in your forehead.
Like, no, my face is peeling off and I'm like trying to cover it up with a very wonderful moisturizer. So you're just going to have to deal with the shiny forehead for a while until the acne gets under control. Anyway, thank you all so much. Do you all have any questions about this project, about layering Infusible Ink, about upcoming projects, about membership, about the sale that we have going on right now? If you need help getting that code, the Labor25 code to work, it should work perfectly. However, if you do run into any problems, contact our customer service, hi@makersgonnalearn.com, and we will get you hooked up because we want everyone to join. And we want you to do it with a discount.
Yeah. Miss Tina, what is the name of the Infusible Ink pack you used? So it is all linked down below for you guys. We love linking everything for you. There's a bunch of different color packs that you can choose too. So click the link. I think it's actually the first one down in the supply list, just so it's easier for you all. So definitely check it out. And you don't have to worry if it's going to be the same quality because we bought it, Becca tested it, and it's amazing. So yeah.
How is it possible that the black shows up when it was the first layer you put on? So Amber, it's sort of like color theory. It just, no matter what color you or
put over black,
what medium you're going with, then the black shows through because there's nothing that it's not like a paint on top.
Yeah,
it's an ink, so it absorbs into
the ink's over the black too. You just can't see it because the black is there.
Black is predominant. It's like if you have black hair and put red on top of it, you're not going to see it unless you have like a.
You have to bleach it.
There are ways you can.
Right.
But
right.
I'm not getting into that.
The hair. Still talking about hair.
No. I love Infusible Ink and I did it on a tumbler and a polyblend shirt. Love it. Yes. It is so amazing. If you love Infusible Ink, you will also love sublimation. It opens up so many worlds of fun. Will you please do a video on layering Infusible Ink on shirts? So it would be exactly like this. So I'm not sure if we will do a video layering Infusible Ink on a shirt. However, if you try it and have issues, post in the private Facebook group. We can help you out and might consider doing one. But like I said, it would be just like this.
Probably even easier, honestly.
It would.
Yeah.
You got what is the name of Infusible Ink? Did you?
Absolutely. Well, yeah, the link's down below. You guys are definitely able to click in and grab it.
Thank you all so much for joining us. We will be here live Wednesday. Rachel is making a felt project. Oh, it's the first time I think I've ever seen her use a rotary blade in the maker since I've been here.
Listen,
she sort of threw all that on me.
Now, again, Becca basically preps all the projects you see on the lives. Becca is like an incredible workhorse, and I didn't want her doing 2 lives in a row. That's not fair when there's so much more people here that can definitely do that. So I said, I'll do the one on Wednesday. And she was like, oh, you're going to do a felt project? So I was prepping a little bit of it today just so I'd be comfortable making it because I don't use felt a lot. And of course, as always, it was way easier than I thought.
The link goes to the 4.5 by 12 sheet. So just click the other option. There's the 4.5 by 12 inch sheets, and then there's also the 12 by 12 on the same link. The link is below. Yes, it is. Rachel and felt, yes, right, Kat? And she's using Benzie. And so she asked for a color or something, and I brought out this huge tote of our felts, and she was like, those better be Benzie.
Yeah. This better be the good stuff. And then, of course, I waste some of it because I'm an idiot. And then I'm like, I just wasted like $10 worth of felt.
Tanya, Benzie has new colors?
What?
That's what she said. Did you see Benzie has new colors? Like, since when? Because I haven't ordered
Tanya.
I'm looking right now. That's what I'm doing.
Do it.
Benzie.
I know Rachel and felt, guys. You have to be there just to make sure I'm not bluffing. Just show up on Wednesday.
What time's the live, Rachel? On
1 o'clock on Wednesday.
And if you didn't know, we do have our live schedule also posted on the Facebook or the website, so you can look at it there, and then you can also look at upcoming videos here.
It's on the just straight on the homepage, right? Scroll down on the homepage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shop by color. Hold on.
1 p.m. Eastern, Miss Cindy.
I don't see where it says new colors.
Now, all of our lives are at different times. There's some at 11 a.m., 1:30, 2 p.m., 1 p.m. So the best way to make sure is to go to the home, our channel page too, and go down to upcoming live streams. It has all of the titles, all the dates, all the times right there for you, which makes it super easy. And if you're not already subscribed, definitely subscribe to the channel because you're going to want to be notified about all the videos we've got coming out. We have a lot to show you guys.
Amazing. Thank you all so much. Tanya, I'm going to look at their website on a desktop computer now so that I can investigate. Thank you for telling me. Or don't thank you for telling me. I can't decide. We'll see you guys Wednesday. Have a great day.